Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstones. Peace, mercy, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the Israelites of the Bible, or the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And I have an article that ABC News brought up yesterday, and the title reads, Trump again brings up the idea of deporting U.S. citizens for crimes. So just as a few weeks ago, Trump has been deporting Northern Kingdom tribes back to their homeland or to different places. Now he's trying to come for the U.S. citizens, people that were born in the United States or people that got into citizenships. And that will come also for the southern tribe, which will be Judah, Levi, and Benjamin. And right now, there was a post talking about how there's 500,000 of Haitians who got in their citizenship, but they're going to be deported. And it reads, President Donald Trump continued on Tuesday to float his idea, which some legal experts says is unconstitutional, to deport U.S. citizens who commit crimes. So those that are citizens and have committed crimes in the past, they're trying to deport them. Speaking to the press during a tour of the migrant detention center in Florida, Everglades, the president repeated claims that there are many immigrants who are now citizens and have been committing serious crimes. They're not new to our country. They're old to our country. Many of them were born in our country. I think we ought to get them the hell out of here. Too, if you want to know the truth, he said. So maybe that will be the next job. The proposal came weeks after the Assistant Attorney General Brett Shumate, a Trump appointee, released a memo giving U.S. attorneys wide discretion to decide when to pursue the neutralization process to advance the administration policy objects. Some of the cases U.S. attorneys should pursue are those against individuals who have engaged in torture, war crimes, human trafficking, and human rights violation, the memo says. Legal experts have warned that Trump's proposals are unconstitutional, claiming they violate the Eighth Amendment, which prohibits cruel and unusual punishment. The issue has not come before the courts yet. So, he's trying to pass this law. And I got some scriptures, and we go to the book of Isaiah. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 1, and it reads, Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which have prescribed. So, he's trying to make a law that he wants to deport U.S. citizens, but those that had committed crimes. So not only, southern tribe and northern tribe that were born here, but also these other nations are going to be getting deported. And that also means, Esau, Edom, so-called white men. We go to the book of Revelations, chapter 12, verse 12. It reads, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you. Who's the devil? So-called white man, Esau, Edom, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. He knows his time is up, that his kingdom is about to come and be done. So he's coming with great wrath, and he's showing his horns by, what he's doing right now with the southern tribe, with the northern tribe, which is deporting them, and also coming up also now with the southern tribe. If we go to the book of Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1, it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And what world is he going to visit? Well, we go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9 says, For Esau is the end of the world, so the world of Esau, Edom, his kingdom. And Jacob is the beginning beginning of it that follow it, so-called the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But so the world of Esau Edom is ending, but he ain't trying to go out with a fight without a fight. So that's why he's passing all these laws. If we go to the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 22, it reads, "The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion." Zion is a different, it's another name that goes for the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. This is our last captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. He's coming and visiting the iniquity of Esau Edom because of everything he has done, not only to the Israelites, but to these other nations. If we go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8, it reads, "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another." So how Esau Edom got this kingdom of his over here in the Americas, he did it by, unrighteous dealings, injuries, riches got by deceit, by murder, by rape, by lies. So, his judgment has come. But right now, 2/3 of our people right now are feeling it because everybody who voted for Trump, they believe on his lies. So, you had, the Southern tribe, Judah over here saying Trump for black people. You also had in the Northern tribe, Latinos for Trump. And now, right now, it's biting them back in the ass. And if you go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1, it reads, "Woe to the rebellious children, said the Adawan Yahweh Hashem Yahushai." Who's those rebellious children? The Israelites, the 2/3 of our people that do not know the Heavenly Father Yahweh and his Son Yahushai. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. "Woe to the rebellious children, said the Adawan Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to train themselves in the strain of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt." So our people, they believed on this country. They believe the lies of this country that it gives them. So now it's biting them back in the ass because of what Donald Trump is doing. Verse 3, "Therefore shall the strain of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." So right now, our people, the Israelites are there right now. They're like shaming, they're regretting that they voted for Trump, Donald Trump. If we go to the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17, it reads, "As for us, our eyes are yet fell for our vain help, and our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us." So our people right now, they believe that this nation could save them, but they can't. The only power that could save them is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. If we go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22, it reads, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children." So the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is saying that his people, who are the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are foolish, and they're sottish children. Sottish means stupid. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. What is that knowledge? Well, we go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. It reads, "The fear of the Adawan Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the beginning of knowledge." And 2/3 of our people do not fear the Heavenly Father Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But fools despise wisdom and instructions. So just how he said in the book of Jeremiah that his people are foolish and sottish people, says right here in the book of Proverbs chapter 1, "The fear of the Adawan Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions." And right now we're coming in like some crazy times. like it says in the book of Second Timothy. It's book of Second Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days, and we know we are on the last days because of the signs and the wonders that the Heavenly Father Yahweh Shem Yahushua is showing. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Dangerous times are gonna come. And right now people are like they're scared. They're not coming home. They're not coming out of their house to go to work. So because they can't go to work because they're scared of ICE deporting them. How they're gonna make money to pay the bills. If they can't make money, then that means crime is gonna go up. People are gonna start robbing other people. So it's gonna become really unsafe in this country. If we go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6, it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." So in those perilous times, when people are bugging out, now 2/3 of our people in these other nations are bugging out because everything is going on. Those that have this truth, that got this blessing with this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, it's going to be the strength of our salvation. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the outer one, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is his treasure." So that fear and knowing this knowledge and wisdom and understanding is going to be our treasure, because we're going to be believing, we're going to have faith and hope that the Heavenly Father Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to be with us in those times. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, Shalom.